Hoodie Nation, what's good, man? It's your boy the Hoodie Guy. So today we gonna try something a little bit different. I bought me a ring light. It just came in the box, so we gonna unbox this thing and we gonna see if we can put it together real quick. The ring light cost me about $70. That's not a bad price. So we gonna unbox this thing and see what we can do with it. Right. Don't mind the mess, y'all. Cleaning up as I speak. We gonna unbox this thing, see what we can do. It's a box within a box. Set that aside. This is the company, is called Ariani. The ring light case comes with the ring light case. And I'm assuming the ring light is attached to here somewhere. Yep. It's the ring light right there out the plastic. I hear stuff in here, but for some reason I can't see it, get it out. Oh, okay. It's a zipper inside here. Alright. This right here is the remote that's gonna go to the green, that's gonna go to the RGB ring light. Set that down right there. Then we got the power supply, that way that the ring light functions. We got the remote in case I want to take any pictures, you know, with the access to the ring light. Batteries, you know, little basic things right there. And then you got the phone clip right here. That way it'll be, you know, be able to hold your phone in place while you set it. This is your gimbal / your camera holder, you know, so when you want to shoot videos inside of the ring light. Alright, here's another one right here, just in case. It comes with two, and these are the cell phone clamps. So this is what you're going to put in the ring light, so that way your phone holds up while you record. Now, you got your camera legs. I mean, not your camera legs, but now you have your stands. And this is the tripod to set your RGB ring light on. Alright, so what we're gonna do is take this thing out of the bag right here. This one more of the simpler setups. So you're gonna fold it outwards like so. Make sure it ain't breaking or nothing like that. Alright, so it should look like this. Alright, then what you wanna do, work it out a little bit. Then you're gonna twist it like this, as hard as you can. Not too hard though to where it gets stuck, but hard enough so it locks in place. And then what you're gonna do is, wait a second, you're gonna pop these out. You're gonna pop all of them out like so. Then you're gonna stand it up to your, you know, desired, you know, type thing. So you're gonna stand it up like so. Then when you figure out what height you want it at, put the clamps in like so. You know, put the clamps in. That way the RGB ring light holds in place. Alright. Make sure I'm doing this correctly. Holding it out. Look to adjust the height. Okay. Make sure I'm doing this correctly. Alright, so we're going to set the height like this for now. Then you take your ring light. Now these can be tricky because sometimes they don't always hold in place. So what you're going to do is you're going to spin it until you see the inside of the nail, like so. You're gonna do that right there. Then you're gonna straighten it up as much as you can. Make sure that the nail is out, that way it doesn't, you know, mess up. Then you're gonna set this down in here. Hopefully I got that right. Then all you're gonna do is twist. Twist a little like so. Don't twist it too hard or else it'll damage. But twist it just enough so it can stand still. So, alright, got the RGB ring light set up. It's a little taller than me, so if you want to, you can always readjust the brackets. That way you can get a sensible height on it. But so far, it looks good. It looks like one of the better ones that I've had. This is arguably like my third, fourth ring light. But I like it because this is an easier setup. With a lot of ring lights, what they'll do is you'll have to put the clamps on yourself, which could be good. But the reason I think I like this is because it's easily, you know, it's easy to set up, honestly. So what we're gonna do now is take our power supply, and what we're gonna do is twist the knots in here, take these off. There's another one on here you get to take off. Alright, now that we got our power supply, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna unplug one of my chargers, make sure that it functions. Right. So then what you want to do is plug it. What you want to do is plug it up like so. Can you see my? Okay, I'm gonna plug it in like so. Okay. All right. Now that our ring light is plugged in, again, this is what the ring light will look like. You know, that's what it looked like. I mean, you can adjust the height still. Good. All right, we good. So next is the remote. All right, we got our remote right here. Then your batteries for the remote. My bad, y'all. I was getting the email. There we go. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do here is gonna take that back piece off to the remote. Don't lose it or don't do anything to damage it, or else the ring light might not work. So what we're gonna do is make sure the batteries is in, like so. Alright, we got our remote in place. Now, what we about to do is see if it functions. Bam! There we go. Alright, there we go. Now you can change it to red, green, or blue. That's the function off. Your function's on. Then you can set whatever light you want to. Whether you want it to be like, you know, a little glowy, a little shadier, or a little darker. Then you got the RGB functions. Then you can change it to red, blue, green. And there you have it, man. And I think it's all set up. So now what I'm finna do is I'm finna switch it to see how it's going to look within the ring light. So what I'm gonna try to do is set it up on one of these three brackets right here. Just see how it will look. So this is what the ring light looks like when it's attached to, hold on, I want to make sure I'm in focus. Alright, so excuse the wobbliness. I ain't, you know, clamp it down all the way yet. But this is how your ring light is going to look when it's fully functioned. As you can see, I can step back a little bit right here. It gives me a whole lot of space to work with. You feel what I'm saying? So this ring light is a great investment if you're a content creator or you want to get into content creation like streaming, vlogging, YouTubing. This is definitely the ring light for you. Once again, I am not sponsored in this video in any sort of way, but I will leave the ring light, the one that I originally just showed you guys. I'm gonna leave it in the description box below, so you will be seeing me do a lot more videos like this in the near future. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play around with the lighting settings a little bit so you guys can kind of get the feel of what you're putting your money into. So if you want to start doing, like, you know, YouTube and stuff like that, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with the ring light a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up a little bit, but as you can see, I'm still in focus, so you guys can see me clearly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, maybe I gotta back up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. So when you get the remote, make sure you're pointing it down towards the menu. There's going to be a menu that has power, plus, minus, and an RGB in front of it. So make sure you're pressing it right in front of there, because if you're too close or you might be too far away, it might not be able to catch it. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit more just to see. Okay, for some, oh, there we go. Okay, so new thing I just realized. When you want to go into RGB mode, what you're gonna do is hit RGB before you can change the colors or anything, or else it's just gonna go to various white settings. So what you're gonna do is, this is the whitest the light can get, but so if you want it to look a little whiter in your videos as far as the lighting goes, you're gonna hit the K plus, and it's going to add a little bit brighter light. But if I hit K minus, which is right here like so, if I hit the K minus right there, all it's going to do is just, you see the change? This is going to make it a little bit more lighter. I mean, not lighter, but it's going to make it a little bit more dense and give like a darker, whiter color. Then, make sure, okay. And then we're going to go with the up and down functions. So, to dim the light, you're going to press down on the remote. And if you see I'm pressing down on the remote, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks a little different. But if I press up on the remote, like so, it's going back up. And as you guys can see, the light is getting lighter. So then, if I press the middle button right here, which is like a crescent moon with a star, it gives me various options that are already automatic. Then if I hit RGB, back up, I can change it to any color I want. Whether it's green, blue, and then, I don't know if y'all can tell, this is purple. Then I got pink. Then I got, let's just say, an iridescent color right here. But, this is the remote control right here. And that's going to do it for the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and most importantly, Hoodie Nation, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is a new ring light that I just purchased, and I thought I'd share the experiences with you guys today. I will be dropping another video this Friday, because I have some things I want to get off my chest. So, Hoodie Nation, let me change it. Change the color back. Ooh, that's a little bright. We're going to turn that down. Right about there. This is perfect. Hoodie Nation, thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Hoodie Nation, hoods up. We out. Peace.